are.
That's beautiful. Welcome back to Central PA Live. You were just listening to the extremely talented Robin Spielberg. She is known as one of America's most beloved pianists and award-winning composers as well, and she joins us now to talk more about her concert that's coming up at Juniata College. That's tomorrow night. Robin, thanks so much for being here. This is such an honor.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about how you describe your music, because it has been described as compelling and sensitive, but what would you say it is?
Well, I'm happy people feel that way when they listen to it. For me, composing music has been my way of keeping a journal. Simply that. Some people, you know, you were just asking me, do you keep a scrapbook?
Yeah.
And I compose music, and I compose music about the people and experiences I have, the places that I go, and the emotions I have, and they take me back to a certain place in time. So whenever I'm performing a piece of music of my own, it takes me right back to that person I met, or that feeling I had, or that experience. So it's really a soundtrack to my life story.
Wow, that's truly amazing. And as we listen to some more of your music here and watch your video, your first, I guess it was a solo for piano.
Right.
It was called Heel of the Hand, and that really says something because you believe that music is therapeutic.
It is. When I made that recording, I was coming from a place where I didn't know what to call it, and people who were listening to me play, I was performing in a lot of piano rooms and hotel lobbies in New York City, and people were saying that they were coming during the middle of their busy day to listen, and it gave them a feeling of relaxation and comfort. So that's where the title came from. But I am celebrity artist spokesperson for AMTA, which is the American Music Therapy Association.
Yeah.
And there is documented links between music and wellness.
I believe it.
It's a broad range, from my own child who was in the NICU for several months when she was a baby, to people with Alzheimer's, people recovering from strokes, people going through cancer and chemotherapy. There are so many applications for music therapy. It's truly amazing how much less medication or anesthesia someone might need when music is introduced as part of the process of recovery.
Yeah. Well, what is your job as a celebrity spokesperson?
Well, I'm not a music therapist. I didn't study for that. It's actually quite a curricula to go through. But what I do is that I talk to young people about careers in music therapy, because what I found is that there are a lot of people out there who they love the idea of medicine, and they also might be artsy and love the arts. And gosh, had I known going into college that there was a career that actually married one's love for music and one's love for medicine, I probably would have gone for it. So there's a career right there. And sometimes I do what they call the grand rounds at hospitals, very early in the morning, 6 a.m., and speak with doctors and nurses on staff at hospitals, letting them know about music therapy applications and how to possibly incorporate that into their staff.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you are going to be doing a performance tomorrow night
yes,
here in our
excited.
area, so anyone who's interested can go there and see that. That's at Juniata College. And I know that you are famous for being a storyteller as you play. Tell us what people can expect at the show.
Well, as you can see, I'm a little bit of a chatty person. I'm never really at a loss for words.
Me too.
As much as I love music and as much as I love piano, I do find that maybe it's my attention, I don't know, but I get somewhat bored when I'm just watching, music being played for me, in a void. I really enjoy seeing the connection that the artist can make, with an audience and with the music. And so what I try to do is connect the dots. Instead of just playing the songs, I connect with the audience by letting them know what inspired that particular piece of music. And sometimes it's something very silly, like my cats were chasing their tails, and I wrote a soundtrack for it. And sometimes it's something more poignant, like how I felt after 9/11, and how the nation was in a state of mourning. That piece that you just saw before, West Bank Serenade, that was from a performance I did in South Korea, and that was a piece I wrote about wanting peace in the world.
Wow. Well, that's wonderful, Robin, and I really hope that people take advantage of coming out to your show.
Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful theater.
Oh, sure, and we want to
play
put up our graphic here to let people know it is at Juniata College there at the Halbritter Center for Performing Arts, and that'll be tomorrow night at 7:30, and tickets are free for Juniata College students, and they start at $12. So go out and enjoy Robin's music. Robin, thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank you for having me. It was my pleasure.
We'll be right back.